All right, we did that. We did that. Catching up. BBQ, how old are you? Amber, I hope you're having a good one. Thanks for the follow. I am new to the game. My name is Mark. I go by the Joyful Mind. 18, turning 19 in 4 days. Woo! You need to go celebrate by going to a Steeler game, dude. Go to a Steeler game. Get some Permane brothers. Is it stereotypical that me, a very Italian man, told my wife that the meatballs are all gone? I ate all the meatballs. I don't know. That felt a little too on the nose. King, how's the week been? King, what's the name of that application that you use to edit film in the cloud? Meatballs are where it's at. Meatballs are where it's at. All right. Last time I was playing this game, chat,
You know what I got in the dark? This pathetic thing. This. Look at this. I don't even know if there's an apple in there. No, this is probably a caramel-covered matzo ball for all I know. But you know what? I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna like it.
That's gonna go away after Halloween because that's a Halloween themed.
You know what I got in the dark? This pathetic thing. This.
Chat, we might need to calm down, K-Max.
I don't even know if there's an apple in there. No, this is probably a caramel-covered matzo ball for all I know. But you know what? I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna like it.
He sounds so exasperated. Oh my gosh. Chat, can we get a calm down, K-Max?
In the dark? This pathetic thing. This. Look at this.
Trying to keep peace and
I don't even know if there's an apple in there. No, this is probably a caramel-covered matzo ball for all I know. But you know what? I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna like it.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is what you did. Because of that, reject, and you've now paused redemption for it. That was your doing, K-Max. That was all you. Every time, yeah, this is the problem of doing a, nice. Who we playing on your birthday, dude? I'm not yelling! I'm having a normal conversation! I'm Italian! K-Max, I love you, but as a mod, I want you to be responsible. Amber, how long have you been playing this game? You play any other Star Wars games? Oh, I know you are.
Republic security should end their operation.
We've tried, but the facility moves shop the second they see our uniforms. And maybe you could pay this clinic a visit, smash their illegal surgery droids, pull their patient files, show them the Republic is still in charge.
I love that soundtrack. I can't speak. Trugard, how are you?
Black Sun's clinic won't operate.
Dolphins, we're gonna win. I know that wasn't you, but that's fine.
Shut them down, the quicker we can clean up Coruscant. Destroy the Black Sun surgery droids, then download their patient files. That's all we need to pull their masks off their criminal clients.
Nice. Okay. Little quest. I'm doing some side quests now. I know it's not necessary, chat. We got Belina's messages in the chat. That's gonna be fun for people to see. He gets real aggressive. All right, by the rate you're going to suppress my FF hour soon, and SWTOR. I don't know about that. I am only playing the game when I'm on stream. I'm saving all the goodness for you guys. And I have, like, literally, chat. I worked until about 7, and then I ate dinner, had a beer, and then I am now here. All right, honey, if you're, hey, honey, I'm gonna yell at my wife. That's what we're gonna do. You're out the wife, and I'll get the dogs down. All right, chat, we're gonna wait for the main quest. Starve, how's your week been? So, Snazzy, Black Adam was good, eh? Here's the question for the chat. In your opinion, best movie based on a comic book ever made. Now, that's not just a superhero film. There's a lot of movies that are technically based on comic books. Still waiting for the goodness? Oh, you're gonna wait for a long time. I'm deliberately withholding the goodness from you. Trugard, how was your day, man? I gave you this 3 subs today. Ooh, OG Spider-Man. You know, a lot of people go back to the old school Iron Man, and it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I wonder if I have to rewatch it. I remember being slightly disappointed in 3, maybe? Best movie ever made based on the comic book. So again, it doesn't technically have to be a hero film. I was zoned out. Snazzy's all beat. Hello. Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there. Can't do it. Darth E-Curve, how are you, friend? I wonder, they just ruled out updates to the game, and I wonder if something to do with the update is impacting the ability to capture it using game capture, because there are a lot of games that you technically can't use game capture to capture games on, and I'm just, my first mind goes that as someone that works in technology, I always look like, well, there was an update, and something that was working is no longer working. Nice, Darth. How's your playthrough going? Not gonna lie, I straight up told my wife the other night, I was like, honey, just so you know, playing this game is really getting me back into my love of Star Wars. And expect there to be a lot of Star Wars things that I want for Christmas. She straight up used to buy me Lego Star Wars all the time. And then I, like, kind of got away from it because it was like, it's too expensive. But, you know what? Why not? Like, I have no free time.
Force Regulation 1195. Conversations with non-security personnel are to be kept to a minimum. Let's make this quick. I'm Captain Denel Zahn. Senator Barks Page ordered me to give you information regarding...
Is that the guy from the trailer?
Goods.
Daredevil? Do you mean the TV show? Because the movie, man. The movie was, pretty subpar. If you want to make me happy, just buy me Star Wars things. Pretty much. That was kind of the rule of thumb for a long time with us.
Where can I find the shipment?
Look, I don't work for him. If you want that information, we're gonna have to come to an understanding. Did the Senator's crony tell you where the shipment came from, or what these computer chips are for?
Is that on the Empire side or the Jedi side?
Now that you mention it, he didn't explain anything about the chips.
I'm not surprised. These political types like to gloss over details.
I think that's the one that people say was the best story, right?
To operate remote control slave collars. Under Republic Law 4412, Rylothian slave collars and the chips used to make them are illegal in Republic space, even for senators.
Imperial agent, okay. Gotcha. Ooh, 1 second. So far, we have Iron Man, Spider-Man, and Daredevil. All right. I was expecting something like Deep Cut, like wasn't even a hero film. Like Tank Girl, which is a very weird movie.
Why would a senator need chips for slave collars?
There it is.
To be honest, I don't know. But it really doesn't change anything. The law is the law. Our immediate problem is that these slave collar chips are spread around the Migrant Merchants Guild headquarters. First priority is get the shipment together again. After that, bring the chips back to me and I'll make sure they're destroyed.
Okay, Max comes in with the deep cut. All right, there it is. Sith Inquisitor. So, do the stories... Cat? Do the stories intersect? Like, I'm trying to think of another example. I'm sad that I'm going to use Kingdom Hearts as an example, but like Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, there's 3 separate playthroughs and you see what happens in the perspective of those characters, but the stories also intersect. 90%. That's pretty high.
That sounds like the right thing to do.
It's the only thing to do. Find the chips and get out of the guild warehouse. Once you've got everything, I suggest you let us deal with the shipment, not the senator.
There's some intersection. Okay, cool. I'm always impressed when a game does that well. I feels like my family's chatting upstairs right now, but it's just people talking in the game and it's messing with me. This is one of those headphones that has like haptic feedback, kinda. It's just really weirdly strong bass. It's just good marketing, to be honest with you. All right, here's the quest I was doing the other day. And then I accidentally clicked on the hero button over here. I was like, oh, this is gonna do something I want. Nope, I'm just a fool. I have on my computer to play Rebel Commando? No, Clone Commando. Wow, what's, Mark, speak the right words, you fool! Ooh, that kind of feels really cool. The lightsaber's got a buzzing effect in my head. I'm not mad at that. What we got here? Oh, come on, you're not done with this guy. Darth, are there any other games you play? Or is this your main one? Is anyone playing any new games? There's some games that came out this week that I've seen a lot of people jump into. Belina, everything you messaged me is now live because I'm using display capture, so everyone could see all those things you were saying about K-Max and True Grit. Belina, also, I need you to be the mod that keeps K-Max in check. Like, I saw, obviously, I'm gonna get a quick look up, probably a quick review up of Mario Rabbids. I just got that in, but also there's the Arkham. It's not Arkham Knights, but the new Arkham game's out. I haven't read any of the reviews. I'm trying to stay far from them to make sure my perspective doesn't get skewed. But I'm a big fan of those Arkham games historically. And Discord. You don't know how you feel about it? Is it the 30 frames per second stuff, or is it the gameplay looking like the same old gameplay? Minecraft, nice. My nephew here, Bellino, in the chat, he's always trying to get me to play Minecraft, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I'm cool enough. I do think if he got me to play with him in person, it'd be different. DCOU? What's DCOU? Who'd you ban? Who did you ban? Why would you ban someone, Bellino? Wow, you're banning people. Unban them! This is gonna go on your permanent record. DC Universe. Oh, okay, I've never played that one. They're still releasing updates for it. It's called Minecraft for a reason. Looking, if you're here, sorry that my my mod banned you. He probably had too much iced tea today. No, you've definitely banned Yugen. Someone exists named Looking. Looking, I'll apologize on behalf of Bellino. How long has that game been out, Snazzy? Sure. 11 years, okay. Yeah, a lot of MMOs came out around that time. Bellino, when are you gonna guide me in Minecraft? This is probably the way. I don't want to do that. No, I'm chatting again, darn it. Who here plays Minecraft? My perspective on it was always, it's just Legos but in a game, but then one summer weekend when Bellino was up here at my house, he was watching videos on Minecraft after he got his phone taken away because he was misbehaving. And, it looked really interesting. Like, there's a lot of, like, things to do in the game. It's been forever. Used to. I think I was all... when it came out, it definitely wasn't something... Like, I obviously look extremely young. But I'm not, believe it or not. And, no, it definitely was out, though, when I was in college. Well, that's like any game, right? Alright, chat, we're going in to receive the stolen secrets from Coruscant government. Yeah. I heard there's a big update coming in the next few months. So here's my whole perspective, and I'm going to talk about it tomorrow on Game Bites. But with the Arkham Knights things, like, everyone's, I think, rightfully frustrated about that game releasing locked at 30 frames per second as a next-gen exclusive. You're basically saying this game is locked into quality mode. It's going to be 4K, HDR, 30 frames. Even if you're not on a 4K TV, it's going to be locked in at 30 frames, which is honestly not great. It's not a great experience, especially in those types of consoles. And it comes after a few months after they canceled all the previous gen versions of the game. Which gave people the impression that, hey, this game is gonna be really stellar if they're only releasing it on the new consoles. And the reason why I think that's a surprise is because, honestly, most new PlayStation 5 games are on PlayStation 4. Most Xbox games, like, what's the new one that everyone's playing? The RPG one by, not Bethesda. Where you're small. The small people. It's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the game. Gosh darn it, Mark. That's even playable in the past gen Xbox game. Grounded. Thank you, Bellino. So, I say all of that because something must have happened internally. This is my guess. You're going to get a patch to that game. I don't know if it's going to be in 3 months or 6 months or 5 months. It's not Bethesda. It's not. It's another company that makes RPGs though, and I can't think of the name. I think they made a. It sounds like Bethesda, but it's not. Mark's just. I'm struggling here. Yeah, no, it's not an indie. That's made by Is it the same company that originally made Baldur's Gate, K-Max? I can't think of it now. Anyways, my point being, you're gonna get a patch to that game. And when it comes, the game will probably have a performance mode in it. But something happened internally where they made the decision to say, hey, we think we're gonna lose money if we release the game later versus releasing a quality product. And I think they're wrong. A lot of people aren't crazy about the game. Not that they're not crazy, but they're on the fence in some sense. And they decided to launch the game now to make money and boost quarterly profits versus continue to polish a game clearly for what it needed. And that's going to hurt them in the long run. Obsidian, thank you. Ottershine, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, so Obsidian, that's not an indie game. And I think God of War Ragnarok is the first PS5 exclusive, chat, that isn't, yeah, I think it's the right. Help me out here. Any PlayStation gamers here that know? Tell me I'm wrong. K-Max, we're still waiting on your story. K-Max is eating Spam and rice. Ooh. Oh, here's my question. Here we go. I don't think you're ready for this. Chat, what is your favorite comfort food that you like to make? Like a quick and easy food. Maybe it's not quick and easy. Maybe it's like I like to make grits with fried chicken, homemade breading, and sausage gravy. Still cooking. Okay, Max, you're cooking rice and Spam. Okay? It's Crash Gen. Is it Buds? I thought it was gonna be Ew. I don't think I've ever done that. My wife is one of those people that's like, oh, the date says this. She takes a smell, and then she's like, I think it's still fine. And to be frank, she's right. Those are best sell dates most of the time. I'm very much like, I ain't risking it. I don't even care if the food's extremely, what do you call? An amulet with chess and toast? Well, omelet, do you mean? With cheese and toast? I think, yeah, that's probably what you mean. At first it was like, wait, Bud's over here is just eating amulets. He's like, you guys aren't gonna scare me off with these amulets of doom. I'm just gonna eat them. I'm gonna play chess at the same time. K-Mex doesn't have smell. Buds, what was that game you were playing last night? Cutting teeth. You're good. You're good. You're good. As my wife says, you know, like there is something too that, like, from an FDA standpoint, those dates are generalized and standardized for best practice. Oh, that's what I gotta do. Oh, nice. When's the new one come out? It didn't come out already, did it? So I'm gonna get a quick look up on that and Mario and Rabbids whenever COD comes out. Also, chat, if you haven't entered yet, exclamation contest winners will be announced at midnight tonight when I run the system, make the computer do its work, and the new contest starts right after that. And with this new contest, you'll be able to get additional entries by using 2,000 channel points. Don't use them yet, though. You'll see the option down there. Don't use them. Can't do anything with it yet. What kind of cheese you eating? I would say, like, my favorite food. Go-to comfort food. What is it? I don't know. Probably not, Star Wars. Is it really hot? Or is it rumors and gossip? Sometimes there's a cult of personality around that guy. Yes, I will. I'll talk about it now, too, but I'll cover it in the Game Bites episode. American Cube Cheese, yeah. Things aren't matching up, apparently, K-Max, it seems. Things aren't matching up. What that actress said happened doesn't seem to be verified. Oh, that's... I've heard people down the street say that, Star Wars. I can believe that. Yeah, that's not a new take at all. TC's told me that once. I was like, that makes sense. Yeah, so has anyone in chat heard the Bayonetta 3 drama? I don't even know. I don't even want to call it drama because, frankly, in a situation like this, when we talk about... Well, yeah, so... going back to what Snazzy said earlier about articles. Here we go. Got another one. And the nature of news and rumors and all that stuff. The first time I heard what happened, I was kind of curious, because part of me is like, I don't really know how much a voice actor is paid. So there was that element to it that made me curious, and I listened to some stuff talking about the average salary. So that was her claim, Buds, but Bloomberg came out, and Bloomberg is a pretty legit publication. Bloomberg had some independent people look into sources from Platinum that kind of says that actually, no, the paperwork that exists for Platinum suggests that she was offered to be paid $4,000 per session and was offered 5 sessions. And that she was rejected because she asked for more than that, along with residuals, which, here's what I would say. And, Artrexel, thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a wonderful night. When I read your name, Artrexel, I think of T-Rex, but backwards. Or Ron Hextall, who's an old goalie for the Philadelphia Flyers, but I digress. 2 things I would say. Try not to pick sides. Like, the information isn't out, you know. There's a lot of people coming out, made a hard stance on it, kind of get a little bit of egg on their face now. But all that aside, I would say a voice actor should probably get residuals. Their games being used, their voice is being used in the copy of the game every single time that game is sold. Unless they change that for some reason, which happens with some updates, right? That's kind of my only takeaway. Like, I don't know what happened with the original actress's statements and the statements that are being investigated, but I'll talk about it again tomorrow on Game Bites, but it's just, it is weird. Yeah, I don't know what the differences are between a PS5 and a PS4 version. I think some games have done it well. Where they give you somewhat of a significantly new game. This is what always happens, chat. I'm always typing. So, full price aside, I don't know if that's right at all, honestly. But to look at it as it's just some frames, you gotta understand a game has to be optimized so those frames and that speed doesn't break it, too. Like, you could run some games at a high frame rate that just completely break the game. Like, a lot of the logic in the game doesn't work. Certain things in the game you interact with doesn't work. So, I would say a full price difference isn't fair. Some companies are smart and they absorb the price. But just some frames, as someone that makes games and works with game development, like, you got to do a lot of QA and a lot of optimization around that. Yeah, again, I'm all for just prices and not ripping people off, 100%. I'm not cautioning against that mentality. I am just saying, work does go into it. It's not like they push a button and it comes out and it's fine. There's still a lot of work done to make sure it's a polished experience, you know? That's all. Because, like, you know, even Control did some, like, there's a lot of game companies that have handled it differently, whether it was like a $10 update or a completely free update or, yeah. But a free update would be great, especially 100%. But it isn't just like a, all right, we just changed the save as from XL 2003 to XL 2022, you know? Oh, I'm all about making a guild. I'm all about making a guild. Snazzy, you're not playing anything else right now? Like, sometimes being completely detached from what goes into something, it's good to learn. And if there's anything I could hope to say, like, yeah, that is problematic, but also with my experience to try to communicate that, like, development of all kinds takes a lot of work just re-downloading it. It's nice. But yeah, honestly, Starp, I've not played any of the Bethesda Personas. Nice, Snazzy. Nice. Be right back. Belina's gonna go watch the hockey game. He gave me a hard time. I did download Persona 4, though. I have it. I should say Persona 4 Golden on Steam, Star Warp. I've heard that game is, as the kids say, bass. My robot is awesome. I did not get it. So my new game purchase for this month was Mario Rabbids. It's upstairs on my counter. I'm holding off on it. I'm avoiding reviews and all that stuff too, even though it's really hard when you get on, like, what these websites and then they just put it right in your face. But yeah, I am not got it yet. You're watching Shroud, okay, yeah. Yeah, you know, Montreal, WB Montreal played it. WB Montreal made it, and WB Montreal, I'm missing something critical here. What are we doing? WB Montreal made the Arkham Origins games, which had mixed feedback. And I liked it. I thought the boss battles were some of the best boss battles in a game ever. Like, for an Arkham game. But, I'm not surprised there's this issue. That boss battle with Deathstroke, Snazzy was I thought was great, but I don't think it's wrong to say where'd my lightsaber go? Oh, this is a glitch. I don't think it's wrong to say that out of all the Arkham games, what in world? It was a hard one, yeah. But I enjoyed the almost like rhythm puzzle element of it. I'm literally using Force Fist, chat. This is incredibly new. This is interesting. No sweat. Here we go. This is what we're talking about K-Max before. Chat, I love K-Max. I gotta watch this.
Agent Galen, I believe I found our thief.
Get the stolen design files and hurry back. We've had a major security breach.
Oh. Again, so most of the time you're gonna say something which is a pretty normal take, and K-Max is gonna come out with a take that's not only the exact opposite, but it's like the exact opposite, but then he like went to the wall of that opposite side, punched through it. He's not trolling. He's not trolling. It's like he goes to the opposite of your take, punches through it Hulk style, and then runs like 200 yards and just puts it down on the ground and says, I am not moving. K-Max just in here telling you to go watch him. So anything you say, it's going to be a take like that.
What's happened now, Agent?
This holo channel isn't secure. I'll brief you at the Senate Tower. Galen out.
You listen to someone. Someone shapes your opinion somehow. You could just be a reactionary, K-Max. Amen. I suppose. How are you, sir? How you enjoying that New World content? Has anyone here else played New World? Chat. I don't know.
You're in no position to bargain.
Why does that happen? That's where that happens. I feel like there's a lot of people snazzy. Wait, did it come out today, Pauls? I am indifferent to the new. See, look at me, Chad. I'm in a hole. I'm in a work hole.
What is Black Sun's interest in military data files?
That's right. Okay, Tim the Tap Man. It was funny hearing Tim the Tap Man talked about on the Pat McAfee show the other day when Ninja was on there. K-Max, you are just understood best in the context of how rule number 10 clarifies your position on the Discord chat. Just pretend otherwise. What? Yeah, Pat McAfee had Ninja on, and they were talking about Tim the Tap Man and his esports team on his Pat McAfee show. Do you watch the Pat McAfee show, Stazzy?
So long as everything you've told me is true,
Gotcha.
we have no further quarrel.
No. K-Max. The rule of thumb I go with, chat, is that 99.94% of the time he's wrong. Unless it aligns with something I believe, then he's right. Alright, I got a new heroic quest. Should I do the heroic quest or should I go back? I am just gonna start ignoring you. I can go in. Go back to her. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I can teleport now. And before I'm just quiet the whole time in November because I'm shy. I am the rules buds. Ooh. He's got big bridges on right now. Tom Sweeps coming in hot with the follow. I hope you're well, Tom. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday night. Wait, I could use P to teleport, right? Dude, King Max comes off hardcore like that. Wait, hold on. I am the Senate. I think this is where I want to go. We'll see. I could be very wrong with this. So is anyone else going to get the new Call of Duty game? I messed up there. Yeah, I'm realizing that now. Not ready yet? My gosh, Mark. Why would you do such a silly thing? Well, you know, mistakes are made. That's exactly what Palpatine would say. Also, chat, I know I mention this like every stream, but this is why Darth Plagueis is my favorite Star Wars book, because you get to understand the insidious nature of young Palpatine from the beginning. Oh, now I know. Honey, we're watching The Phantom Menace tonight! Gotcha, buds. There's all kinds of crazy gaming news. I want to save it though. I want to talk about it too. That's happened. Even with UK Competitive Market Agreement Organization and what's going on with that Activision merger. It's interesting. There's been another statement legally so from Microsoft in regards to the claims of Sony. And what's happening with... This is a gorgeous game. I think the last COD campaign I played was World War II. And I was just kind of confused on why they're doing what they were doing with that other game. What do you call? The newest one. Not this new one, but the one before this one, you know? Ooh. Agent Galeen?
I got your files, but the thief transmitted a decrypted copy to Black Sun.
Grant, run a full diagnostic. Find out what was in these files. Found our stolen military hardware. Good. We need it. While you were gone, kidnappers grabbed Dr. Tarnis.
BBQ, that's exactly why I love that book, Darth Plagueis, because it's from the perspective of both Darth Plagueis the Wise, who was Palpatine's master, but also Palpatine from youth until adulthood. I mean, they could adapt that movie. Technically, it's legendary, but I view it as canon. Like, they can try to rewrite it if they can, but that book is one of the top 5 books of the legendary, and BBQ. It's a great book. It's one of the, I could not put it down. I remember I was dating my wife, and I was like, hold on, I love you, but I'm gonna read this Star Wars book. I mean, the character itself is mentioned. For sure. But the way, like, to me, that's my point. Like, the Disney Corp will technically say it's not canon, but it is. Like, that's why. Like, the character is there. It's like Qui-Gon and all those characters happen. I mean, it might have been buds at one point, but they're really figuring out what the heck they're doing with the franchise, and it's makes me sad when there's such great stuff like this.
This is the most secure building on Coruscant. It's full of guards.
Guards never stood a chance. Whoever the kidnappers are, they knew right where to hit us. Kira led a security team in pursuit, but the kidnappers...
Everything is canon.
Hang on. Signal coming in.
Agent Galen, I've got these creeps pinned down, but they won't surrender. Don't know how long I can hold them.
She's in over her head.
We gotta go help her.
She needs backup. Tell me where to find her.
Kira's signal came from the spaceport. The kidnappers may try taking the doctor off-world. You need to stop the kidnappers before they escape with Dr. Tarnis. Hurry!
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard they were thinking about doing it into a TV series, which, I don't know. It's, yeah, I just love Star Wars. And I want to see them do good stories with the franchise. And that is my strongest opinion. All right. That's what I want. I think so. The blue one. Replace the blue one. Yeah. Yeah. I think there's a lot of internal dissatisfaction with how Kathleen Kennedy, from what I've heard, has handled things. So, wait a second. How did I manage to do that? How on earth? What on earth? Child, I'm losing my mind. Yeah, I don't know what that does. Put that on me. Let's go for it. The new scripts? So are they actually writing new scripts? The books that they did by Chuck Wendig that start off from when the end of Return of the Jedi happened. Like, that storyline of how you have the High Republic go to where it goes is interesting. It is interesting. Speaking of canon, have you guys heard that they're making a sequel to the worst Ryan Reynolds movie ever? And no, it's not Just Friends, because Just might be my favorite movie he ever did. Just Friends speaks to my childhood. I was him. No, not Deadpool. And it's not Green Lantern. Oh, dang. That's like... I kind of like that. No, so this was the article headline. They're making a sequel to Ryan Reynolds' worst movie ever. And I was like, Green Lantern? So from what I've read and understood, like in the original movies and like the newer movies, there's very much an emphasis on the dualistic nature of the Jedi and the Sith. Toad Noodle. Wait a second. Toad Noodle, I gotta know. Also, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, Toad Noodle. What does that name mean? I'm very curious. But like, correct me if I'm wrong, Snazzy and Darth and everyone here, but do you feel like the Knights in the Old Republic series kind of shows a blended perspective? Like there's a faultiness that exists within both perspectives. Well, thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate that. I still hope I get to understand what your name means, but thank you. Have I seen the trailer for the new Marvel? Well, yeah, I have. So Snazzy, I don't think I've said this, but I have a YouTube channel, and I actually have a my reaction to the trailer up there. But yeah, I was not DreamWorks makes great animation. I feel like Nintendo after the atrocious experience of the original 1993 movie and what them experiencing in Hollywood, they were working closely with this one. I don't think the controversial take. I think it's a pretty. I heard another Italian American, who's a very famous person in the games industry, say like the Brooklyn accent is fine for Chris Pratt. Everyone's like, well, the French accent sounds more like him. Like French is more like Italian. Like they're all Latin-based romantic languages. The people that live closer to Italy, of course, are gonna sound more like it than someone here in America. They're gonna sound like American. So I am in that position where it's like it's fine. I'm just excited for the like everything in the trailer surprised me, like the way they portrayed Bowser, all that stuff. Ooh, all right, we're taking our time to get this quest. We're talking away. You can tell I'm time. My hands are moving. I'm talking. Pretty soon I'm gonna go back to the meatballs that I ate. I took all my wife's meatballs. It's a great time. Speaking of that meatballs, Snazzy, I did Star Battle the other night, and that was interesting. Exactly, Snazzy. And that's kind of my take. It was like, from what I heard, I was like, that's fine. Mushroom Kingdom, here we go. Like, okay. Now, I will say, K-Max says he wants me to commit to, like, a community goal that if we get to that community goal, I will completely redub the Mario movie by myself. And I was like, all right. I am definitely going to see it. But you got time? You got to save up. It's one of those 0.6% times where K-Max is right about something. In terms of having me do that. I mean... That's... K-Max always coming in aggressive. I gotta go level 2. Here we go. So that looks good. I do want to get the trailer for, there's a new trailer for Final Fantasy 16 that just came out, and then obviously there's all the new trailers that came out for all the new Silent Hill games. Is anyone excited about Silent Hill, chat? You guys, why? When did they start calling horror games spoopy games? When did spoopy become a word? I'm definitely a little outdated on this, but when did that become the main way to refer to spooky? Yeah, people were like, are you gonna play a spoopy game? I agree it's not a word. Listen, I don't say it. Ha! The context there. This is the empirical demonstration of... I call it spooky. Spoopy just sounds like, do you have to go to the bathroom? Thank you for that follow, Ship 1927. Is there a Ship 1927? Is there a ship from 1927 that is famous that you love and adore? Is that the Titanic? Did the Titanic sink in 1927? Oh, he's joking. He's joking. He's joking, Bellino. Buzz is joking.
Just in time. These guys get points for courage, but we're a little outnumbered. There's more than a few trigger-happy thugs in that docking bay.
1912. Thanks, True Grit.
The kidnappers are threatening to kill Dr. Tarnus, but they might be bluffing. I'm not even sure they have him.
Well, Snazzy, that's impressive. By that standard, you might be the you're 100 you're 100 years old? Yeah, I can do math.
Bluff or not, the doctor.
110, thank you. I'm not good at math.
So, how do we handle this?
2012, the year I graduated undergraduate school and college. I've been out of undergrad for 10 years.
I won't risk them killing Tarnus. We'll do this the hard way.
Clearly, I didn't get an advanced degree in mathematics, but I aced my statistics classes in grad school.
Makes me practically invisible. I can sneak in first, then when you attack, I'll take a few thugs by surprise. What do you think?
That suits me just fine.
We're gonna
Now you
kick.
see me? Now you don't. I'll get into position
Whoa!
and attack on your signal. Let's rescue us a doctor.
All right, let's get a doctor. We're just going in. Everything's fine. Rainbow Chardo. Yeah, I'll answer every question. One of them being, you know what I'm going to ask you? Have you gone out to dinner late, Rainbow? Rainbow, how are you? It's been a long time. I hope everything's okay. Technically, Rainbow is my adopted son. Nice, Snazzy. No, I got rid of P-Tony and I just adopted you. Rainbow, I am doing great. Brianna still loves me. She's a little upset that I ate all the meatballs. What do you expect? I'm Italian. It's snowing here. I'm extremely busy with work. I'm working like 60 to 80 hour weeks, depending on the week, give or take. Like today I got done with the work day and I was like, ooh, I'm done. And then I was like, I'm not done. So. Name a better beverage. AJ Bellino has a slight addiction to Arnold Palmer, so let's be very clear about that. We're biased to Arnold Palmer's up here because Arnold Palmer grew up very close to Pittsburgh, Snazzy. And Bellino's, if you want to see a hot-headed, if you want to see Italian that's stubborn, look to my family. No, okay. How's Victoria? How's life, Rainbow? How's everything going down there? Lemonade. The lemonade. Coca-Cola. RC Cola. Water. I mean, I agree about the water take. I drink water and black coffee. Nothing else throughout the day. Lena, I've never seen you drink coffee. Actually, no. That's a lie. I started getting you coffee when we were on vacation this year. Also, Snazzy, I'm wondering if that update in regards to launcher is why the game's not getting captured. Like if something else happened with what they did to the game internally, because there was an update that rolled out to me. Yeah, I don't remember that, honey. Yeah, I don't either. It's a nice video. Bellino ate, like, I don't know, how much? Did you even eat that much? I only had 2 of the vanilla lattes. You were addicted, dude. You were a fiend. You were like, oh, if we go to the donut place, could you just give me vanilla latte? Like, why are you being so basic, boy? Side note, Belina made a 50-yarder at practice today, dude. I want to see you be making this in the game. Yeah, we were. I was taking you on 10-mile walks. I was. He's like, what are you going to do today? Well, I'm going to go to the beach. But before that, I'm going to go for a 10-mile walk. This is the crossover between Harry Potter and Star Wars. She got. Rainbow, I'm having a lot of fun. Did you play the Knights of the Old Republic KOTOR games? I'm just tanking these people. Oh yeah, you better give up. Cool. So I've been playing a lot of MMOs of late, Rainbow, and this is one I'm definitely enjoying a lot because again, I've always loved. Actually, you were with me for like 4 days, Rainbow. How many of those days did I have a Star Wars T-shirt on? Rainbow can vouch.
Jedi scum! I'll kill you someday.
He sure killed my stealth field generator. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Isn't teamwork grand?
You did well, Padawan. Should I call her Padawan?
You handled yourself like a true Jedi, Kira.
Wait, I need a hollow at that. I want to play it back for Master Coix. No sign of Dr. Tarnis. Kind of puts a damper on things.
We were the decoys. Now you'll never see your little doctor again.
Ooh.
Is that so? Give me a minute with this guy. I'll make him talk.
I have not, Snazzy.
You have
Do
1
it quickly.
minute. Talk fast.
Thing is, we don't need him to talk. Not when I can just read his mind.
What? Stop that! Get out of my head! Get out! The doctor's in the Black Sun headquarters. Solar has him. Just leave me alone.
She
Vaguely
can't
remember
do
it?
anything. I can't read your mind, stupid.
You tricked me.
Boom. It was a good trick. I'm gonna try that again.
Smooth, Kira. Very smooth.
Black Sun is a major crime syndicate. Whatever they want with Tarnis, we'd better save him quick. Me and my security detail will clean this up. Agent Galen will want to hear about this.
But that's 100% right. K-Max loves to argue. What's the 4 Greek temperaments? Isn't he like caloric or caloric, like high calorie or... My personal favorite Star Wars game, gosh, I feel like I've yapped on about this for a long time, buds, but I have extremely fond memories of... How can I... Snazzy, I'm going to do this right. Battlefront 2, good question. It's a good question. OG 1. Battlefront 2 OG was awesome. Battlefront in general as a concept, I was freaking scintillated by. Said that right, honey. You should be proud of me. I have extremely fond memories of the Rogue Squadron game on the N64 and GameCube. I played it over and over and over and over all the time. But also Shadows of the Empire. It's like we're dealing with Black Sun Syndicate here, and Shadows of the Empire was the N64 game that took that storybook and turned it into a video game. And I like that one a lot. I'm a huge fan of Dark Forces. In fact, I remember where I was exactly when I first heard about Dark Forces. I was walking down a street in Oakmont. I forget the name of the street, but I know which one it was, from 3rd grade or 2nd grade with my neighbors. And I was like, wait, there's a game that's first-person Star Wars? So yeah, I think those are my... I say all that in terms of like ones I have strong nostalgia for, right? But I really want to get back into Fallen Order. That's the other one too, buds. I have that downloaded on my computer because it's like a gigabyte, and I heard good things about it, but I never played it back in the day. Honey, I'm so proud that you're proud of me. I live to make you smile. Okay, Max, I would describe you as often confident and mostly wrong. Chad, is that a good way to describe K-Max? Rainbow, were you a big Star Wars fan? Did you play a lot of MMOs? I guess I'll do that real quick. 1 second. Emote only mode for 2 minutes. Why would you... Oh, wait. Sorry. Wait. I messed up. You didn't redeem it. You just disabled it. My bad. Causing confusion, man.
We make a good team, T7.
I would have T7 as a bot at home. I think T7 would be a great pal for our dogs, honey. Oh. Chat, there's a movie coming out that looks great. It's a horror film, and I forget the name of it, but it's about a super advanced artificial intelligent robot. And the main storyline is a girl loses her parents. She goes to live with her aunt, and her aunt works for like the Google of AI intelligence in this movie. And to cheer her up, she brings home this product to like test out, and essentially this machine develops too close of a relationship with the child and does anything to protect her. Megan, yes, Snazzy. Did you see that trailer? Part of me is like, it kind of feels weak, just in aspects, but then there's certain aspects of it like, you know what? It's been a while since I've seen a film, and I know how this is going to end, but I'd watch it. Oh, you looked it up. Belino, no. I love you, brother, but no.
I get the feeling there's tough times ahead. I'm glad you're up for the challenge.
We're bros. Yeah. This is the plan, all right? If I do Fortnite, it's going to be Saturday night Team Lobster with Belino. But every other time I stream, it's going to be SWTOR, guys. Oh, you played WoW, Rainbow? Dude, you have the space. What did you download last night? Did you download New World? Thanks for that, Snazzy. No, you wish no further contact with me, but I felt it was important you understand that I am doing everything possible to honor the second chance I and my people were given. Our betrayal of you and Master Orcus can never be forgiven, but I am determined to guide my people towards greater understanding of and cooperation with the Jedi. Is this the matriarch? Our future on Tython depends on it. I am determined not to fail. Please accept this attached display of sincerity, commitment to peace with your people. It is. Oh, what a swell gesture. What a swell gesture. I'm curious, Snazzy, Darth, E-Curb, am I going to have a chance to go back and interact with the matriarch some more? I agree, Snazzy. Don't install it. Neither can I, Belino. Okay. Maybe that's fair enough. Is there anyone here in the chat who hasn't played WoW? RuneScape is coming for everyone right now. I saw in some research that RuneScape is getting extremely high in popularity. Hey, companion, I'm going to give you this thing. I have a few other things, right? That lady, that thing that she just gave me. My companion and I are going to be so tight. For 5 minutes to uninstall. That was my first MMO. I have a lot of strong attachments to it. Still play it when I have the time. Proot! What's up, Proot? Still like RuneScape? RuneScape is extremely popular. We have a friend in the Discord, K-Max, Big Breakfast, who I love to give a hard time. He plays RuneScape nonstop. Roblox. I'll get more companions as I go. I never wowed. Proot, but you wowed me. Okay? That's what matters. Slowly coming to the light.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Can we get a calm down K-Max in the chat? Oh my. Oh my. Rude, how's your week been? How the Red Wings doing right now? I got a text from my dad saying that the Pens were crushing it. Thank you, Snazzy. I'm looking at the score now. 6-0! Oh, we are the greatest hockey team in the world. And yeah. Roblox is fire. What is Roblox? Is Roblox a platform to make games? Is there a core game to Roblox? Is it like Minecraft but different? I feel like I knew that, K-Max. Roblox is the best game. Is it really that deeply like, what makes it so good? I remember when Bellino here was like 10 and I had to like, I had to hold him down. And now that you know that you'll taste the OJ, well, I remember having to hold Bellino, like, Bellino was like 10 years old, and I would have to like hold him down from eating sugar out of the sugar bowl with spoons and playing Roblox. Are you talking about Fortnite, Bellino? When you get bored. I was in Ninja Stream the other day and he was playing it. I was just like, what's going on? Is it Dallas is fun? The entire city of Dallas is having fun. Ninja had a promotion. He was doing, was it He-Man? He-Man, Masters of the Universe, something with Hasbro. They had a game in Roblox, which made, again, from a game maker perspective, I'm curious about what Roblox is. Where they had some type of promotion, and it was interesting to watch and see how his chat was reacting to it. They won't be having fun Sunday. Who are they playing Sunday, Pruitt? Oh, they're playing the Lions. That's right. That's right. What is Club Penguin, Rainbow? What the heck is Club Penguin? No, you can't caramelize spam too much. Oh, you're a Cowboy fan, Snazzy? Oh, we got Cowboys and Lions fan in the chat. Snazzy, just say no. What are you talking? What are you? I feel. K-Max, sometimes I feel like you're both reactionary and non sequitur. I'm having a hard time following you. Just say no, Snazzy. I'm rooting for the Lions myself. Oh, Club Penguin on Disney. Gotcha. I mean, I'm rooting for the Lion. I remember that. Do you guys know in the Discord now, with our status on the Discord, like whatever it is since it's boosted, we have this new feature where if you're in a channel, you could actually play games in Discord together. So just like on iPhones, how you can play games with people that have iPhones, the same thing's in Discord.
Dr. Tarnis is the least of our worries, General. The stolen data files had details, not only on the planet prison, but every weapon prototype and research facility in existence.
Our most powerful experimental weapons, and Black Sun has access to them. How could this happen?
What does Black Sun stand to gain?
They could make a fortune selling secrets to our enemies.
We must act quickly to secure these other weapons. Where are they?
3 off-world research facilities. Minimal defenses to give them a low profile. They're vulnerable.
Master Kiewicz and I will split up and protect 2.
And I'll take the third one.
You get the fun part, rescuing Dr. Tarnis and the copied data files from Black Sun.
That was like a plan. Gone but not forgotten. No one's taken it and put it up on a different server. Isn't that other Disney MMO still up? Toonsville? Isn't that still around? I swear, chat, I saw someone streaming it on Twitch. I miss being a fire ninja. Oh, and Club Penguin. I don't know if I ever used it. I remember going heavily on like Cartoon Network's chat sites back in the AOL dial-up days. Also, Bellino, Franny was up here, Nunny was up here, and she said Dominic is as tall as her now. I mean, Dominic's almost as tall as you did.
We'll be back in time for dinner.
Kira will stay behind too. With Agent Galen leaving, her computer talents will be needed.
Can be impulsive, but give her a chance. You'll make a good team.
So Snazzy, you say that it's definitely back, buds. Snazzy, you say the offense isn't quite there yet. How do you feel about Dak Prescott's? Because there was some interesting dialogue about him the other day. Specifically that maybe he's not as good. Because didn't Dallas go undefeated without him? Like, I hear these things and I get curious because, like, I would take Dak Prescott in a second. But still media. Really? Was Tony Romo better than Dak? He just can't stay healthy. That's the problem. Proot! Have a good evening, my friend. Thanks, Fuller. BBQ. It's an older version. Really? You could tell Tony Romo understands football in crazy ways because he's a great announcer. I feel like I learned things about football from listening to him talk.
She's rough around the edges, but I like her.
Just got old.
She struggles with emotional attachments, as many young Jedi do. Be mindful of that.
We should go. May the Force be with us all.
I'll escort you to your ships, my friends.
K-Max is going like, what's
Before
football
I go,
right now?
I'm putting all my resources at your disposal. There's a special tactical unit in Black Sun territory. Experienced security officers who've been fighting those gangsters for months. Go to these coordinates. Talk to Sergeant Nidaljo. He can help you rescue Dr. Tarnis and get those copied data files.
This mission is
Will
too
do.
important to fail. I'll take all the help I can get.
I'll let him know you're coming.
This is how I talk in real life.
Underestimate the Black Sun gang. They enjoy killing.
Wow, the Pens won 6-1. Who scored tonight? Just so you know, chat, I'm a huge hockey fan.
Good luck.
I imagine you actually smiling and nodding at the screen. Who scored? Who scored? New Club Penguin? Is it on Steam or something? BBQ? New Club Penguin MMO stream? Rainbow's gonna start it. Rainbow, you start a new Club Penguin guild. I saw those first 3 goals. Carter, man. It's crazy. It failed. You think it would be successful? Because a lot of mobile MMOs are successful when they can't necessarily be successful as PC-only games. Like, think about the Ni no Kuni Crossworlds. That's a very popular game, but that's popular because of its mobile appeal and to all the markets that play mobile gaming. Like, US people are still hesitant towards it, but most other countries love mobile games. Supposedly, and I gotta look more into this for Game Bites tomorrow, chat, but Microsoft is talking about a new mobile store for themselves that would be on Android and Apple. And think about that. How could they possibly get people to go on another storefront for mobile phones? What if they own Candy Crush, which they will? It's the most popular game out there. Again, considering all these companies are investing in mobile, that's like one of those things where, like, your opinion on Snapchat was surprised, like how people were using it still. All right, where do we gotta go? We're just getting lost in corridors here. This is kind of different. It wouldn't be Microsoft phone based. It would be for every platform. Like, I think something happened with the lawsuits with Epic and Apple that resulted in, like, you're allowed to bring your own payment processing system. I'm not exactly sure how the courts ruled on it, but there's a chance you might see a Microsoft mobile game store on your phones. And the appeal is something like, well, yeah, Call of Duty won't be on there, but other stuff could be. I heard people like the Microsoft phone. Chat, do you guys have a favorite phone that you ever owned? Well, no, so again, I'm just going through stuff for Game Bites now, but one of the things that existed previously between Sony and Activision on a contract was that no matter what, Call of Duty could never go on Game Pass. And this is a contract they also saw with Capcom and Sony too. So Sony's made agreements already with various people saying, like, you can't put this on Game Pass no matter what. You can put it on the console, but you can't put it on Game Pass. And Microsoft still has to oblige that. Until that contract expires. So even if they get Activision, which again, this is the update for Game Bites tomorrow, is that UK in the UK hearing right now that's going on, Microsoft said, like, hey, their argument about Call of Duty doesn't apply because we can't put it on Game Pass. You will still have to buy it. We'll still make 70% of the profit, but the idea that it's going to put people on Xbox because it's going to be free on Game Pass, we can't do that. And I don't know how long that is, but it could be 5 years, it could be shorter, it could be longer, who knows. That's awesome, BBQ. That has to feel good. I have an iPhone. Honey, what type of phone do I have? I don't know. Do I just jump off? I could do it. 12 Pro Max, nice. I have an iPhone 8 mini. I love it. Oh, there we go. Nice snazzy, nice snazzy. Very cool, very cool. Selena's been I was gonna say, you have the I have the 13 mini? I don't think I have a 13 mini. No, I don't. You guys are making stuff up. I'm concerned about that. Okay, Max.
Is he safe with that razor?
Oh my gosh.
Two and I should while he's sleeping.
A P. Tony raid. P. Tony Gabagool the 13th. P. Tony, how are you, sir? I called you earlier. I disguised myself in a very scandalous voice. Letters, Ohio. We're raiding. Squire of Mary's here. How are you? Peter, you left something here. Kluver, host and hostettes raid. Ooh. Uh-oh, it's Yenza. All right, chat. Yenza's here. I gotta go. Sorry. Peter, how's life? How's Game of Favorites tonight? Ooh, Chaotic Chacos. I think I know who that is. How are you, Ferg? How are you, friend? Ooh, Letters Ohio. Ooh, Joyful's here. I must also go. Yenza, I think you're best friends in the chat right now. Just so you know. We're playing some SWTOR. We're gonna be doing that for a bit. Raiding from Goff. Wow, it's a big Goff raid. Speaking of Goff, I still have somebody's swim trunks in my bushes from Goff. Just gonna put that out there. Anyone that came from P. Tony's channel from Game of Favorites, does anyone have a Nintendo Switch? Game of Favorites is a wholesome Christian-based comedy show. that P. Tony runs every Thursday night at 8 o'clock? No, they're definitely not yours unless yours look exactly like... I think it was Father Mark's, actually. TMI? Nintendo Switch? You have one? Letters Ohio, if you do exclamation contest, there's a contest we've been running for about 9 days. It ends tonight, giving away 2 copies of Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. That's the contest for this month, and then next month we're giving away 2 copies of Pokemon. That's a little concerning, King Genzo. Technically don't have to fight these people. Chaotic, how's your year been so far? It's been a long time since we've talked. Besides random moments on Twitter where we interact by probably trolling someone. Catholic, that does not work until tonight and midnight for the next entry. Yeah. Dogs World, how are you, friend? I mean, it might work, I'm not sure. I'll have to give you a refund. Has P. Tony got aggressive with you guys at all and like threatened to fight you yet? He's been doing that with me like every other day now. I get these random text messages from me, him saying something like, "Mark, you know, watch your back. Mark, I know you're walking route. Mark, don't eat that box of cereal in your cupboard." I mean, I'm okay with it, but also, Yenza, my wife is sharing all the videos you sent her with me. I should clarify, YouTube videos. Anyways. Where are we at? Going the right way. Wait. Question of the day, chat. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get rid of this setup. Does anyone want to share the most embarrassing moment in your life that you can share in a setting that won't make any of us feel weird? I don't want to know anymore. Great. All right, I take it all back. No one answered the question. Please have a wonderful night. Thank you for hanging. I love you all. I realize this. I can't ask anything like this with K-Max around. K-Max will take anything. Again, you wanna know your audience, right? We're trying to, we're trying not to be super weird or super, I'm not trying to be like K-Max. Oh man. Very comfortable with sharing isn't necessarily something you need to do on the internet. Like, my story was wholesome. I almost caused a fire, but I didn't. Why does it keep doing that? People that have been following me forever pop up with that old school notification, and it makes no sense. Like, Bellino's most embarrassing story is whenever my wife, at the time my girlfriend, spent the night at my sister's house, and the next morning... Nope. The next morning... No! I don't even... No! K-Max. The next morning... Why is it so weird? The next morning... Bellino was force-feeding himself sugar, and I had to tell him, that you're gonna get diabetes. I apologize, chat. I apologize, everyone here. You do that in person, okay, Max. Stop British. Oh, we're almost dead. We're almost dead. Ooh, we're marching our way downtown. Name that song. Except replace marching with Macon. Buds, that's some of the best advice you could give him. And me, to be honest. Let's be honest. Let's just be very honest. Chad, I feel like K-Max just needs some love. Can we give K-Max some love? I agree, Douglas. We just give him some love. In spite of his trolling behavior right now, can we just send him some love? Doug, I became a better husband the day I realized I don't need to say something. Fair point, BBQ. And my wife can testify to this. She's listening. Kluver, sir, if you're still here, when was the last time you had Taco Bell? And was it within the last 48 hours? Also, Peter, if you're still here, I heard we're playing Overcooked again. Actually, you know what? I had the idea of, I see Taco Bell every day. Nice. Jens, have you thought any more about Diablo? And technically, after my mother leaves her surgery repair state, we could technically, wow, okay. What's your favorite fast food restaurant, Doug? How do you mess up Spam and rice? It's not possible. Wife's coming in hot. Wait. Probably not. Well, technically, the more you eat Taco Bell, the less human you become, but that's besides the point. Chat, Cynic, yo, you guys want to hear another really awesome Star Wars pun? Here I go. What do you call an invisible droid?
Well, look at this. A Jedi. This is something special. Feel like I should have polished my boots. I'm Captain Theraguin. Last officer on the job here since the patrol stopped. Welcome to Black Sun territory.
So again, what do you call an invisible droid? You ready for this? You ready for this? C-3PO. That one was bad. Hey, compliment. You can't do it. Can't stop me. You ain't stopping. Good point, BBQ. He's a very sophisticated robot, if not. Chick-fil-A is good. Cynic, how's your Thursday going? That's good. That was good. Tanker DPS roll. That's good to know. Oh, I got another one. Why did Kylo Ren chase Rey through the woods? Huh? Why did Kylo Ren chase Rey through the woods? He probably just wanted a girlfriend. He'd been solo for a long time. Oh, you can't stop it. Honey, could you send the dogs down here with this snack, please? Fazoli isn't bad either. Nice, Cynic. It's nice, nice. What do you mean by Fazoli isn't bad? It sounds like a teacher you have in, like, shop class in 7th grade. It's bad. Effie girl. Effie, come on. We'll do this real quick, chat. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go ahead. Come on, good girl. Can I get a high five? High five. High five. Good. Gonna go back to the game. Oh, it's gonna take a second. It's gonna figure itself out. Effie's a good dog. Except when she's not. She snores extremely loud. I get through this back and forth pattern. I don't have the Fazoli's? Is that a restaurant chain, Doug? Cynic, what'd you do for dinner tonight? Chat, what did everyone eat for dinner tonight? You guys know I ate all the meatballs. Stereotypical. I've never heard of it before in my life. Also, Yenza, my wife said she'd play Minecraft if we paid her. I don't know what that means.
What do you mean by that?
I take it you're new here. Black Sun, Coruscant's nastiest gang. They've infested this entire sector. The locals only venture out of their apartments when they have to scrounge for supplies. Now with no security forces, what future do they have? And Black Sun has a new game. Call it Boom.
It's a bit, honey. It's a bit. We could set up the Xbox up here with the TV so we would be side by side, but we'd be playing on different systems via the interweb. It's something we can consider to open our palette to more games if we wanted to. What is Taco Mac? Is that something in Pittsburgh? I've never heard of Fazoli's at all in my entire life. What's the best thing you get from a Fazoli? Hey, what are you doing? I'm gonna go down to Fazoli's and get myself some fettuccine alfredo, some chicken parmesan, some gabagool. You know. All right, yeah. Give me a bowl of gabagool. That's literally what I just said, K-Max. That's literally what I was talking about. Oh, you're in... Ah, okay. BB, I assumed that you were a Pittsburgher since you're a Steelers fan. Disrespect the rest Italian. I mean, the Crunch Podcast, the rate of 4. What's going on in the Crunch Podcast? How y'all doing? How you doing tonight? We're doing some Star Wars. Apparently, Fazoli's is all about anti-Italian discrimination. Now, I don't know what's going on. Hope you're all doing well. Now with no security forces, what future... I'm going to do this in Italian. Hey, now with no security forces, what future do they have? Black Sun is a new game. Call it... Boom! Oh, that was bad. I regret it. I take it all back. Part of me does think something like Minecraft could be a good speed for us, though, Peter, Yenza, my wife. You know? Boom.
Explain that.
Black Sun steals Republic supply crates, takes the supplies out, then rigs the crates with explosives. Then they set the trapped crates in the street, make bets on how long before some fool tries to open them.
What's up, yo? What's up, yo? It's spaghetti and meatballs. Spaghetti and meatballs. It's disgusting. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Olive Garden is this contemporary American Italian food I can bother to withstand. For those that just came over with the Crunch podcast, my name is Mark. I go by the Joyful Mind, and I have one question for you tonight. What is your favorite fast food restaurant? Crunch. Just so you know, I am also a Pittsburgher. Real Italians would never eat there. Nice, nice. What's cribbage? Wait, isn't it? Wait, is it? I mean, K-Max barely. Yeah, Family P, got it. Not anymore, you're not. America's a melting pot. I mean, K-Max, my DNA is pretty much not, yeah. My dad was born there. Okay, cool. The Bidenites question. I live in the break. So I grew up in Pittsburgh, born and raised there in a town east of it. I grew up in Oakmont, and I went to school in Plumboro for high school, and I graduated. And now I live about an hour 15 northeast of it in a town called Clarion. Totally doxing myself, I guess. Oh well. I mean, I'm 50% Irish. This explains everything. You're always fighting with us, K-Max. Cribbage sounds really familiar, Crunch. What is that?
Why would anyone do a thing like that?
I don't know. You want to be charitable. Assume Black Sun doesn't think straight. Didn't believe it until I saw it with my own eyes.
Okay.
This mousy little woman, blown to pieces. I tried to defuse the crates myself. The mechanics are simple, but Black Sun's everywhere. Nearly killed me last time.
Gotcha. Makes sense. You play without knowing the rules. That's fun. You know what? And there's a difference. Like, there's a difference when you go to a restaurant that knows what they're doing for sure. I just love good Mediterranean food in general. I've mentioned this before. I could live off of hummus, gyros, and just any real good Italian food. Gabagool.
I can handle Black Sun. I want to make things right.
Thank you. That's just what I needed to hear. Now, Black Sun's explosives are pretty simple. I can show you what to do. Anything you can do, I'll be more than grateful. But be damn careful.
You got it. Dogs, it's going to be tonight at midnight, technically. I have to post it, so the link it's out there, so I'll post that on Twitter. I don't know if you're following my Twitter account, and I'll put it in the Discord as well. And it will run until those games come out, so it's a much longer runway for this. Snazzy, how do you make your own sauce? Cool, yeah, I'll post it tonight. Yeah, K-Max, making sauce is like a rite of passage for an Italian. Like, you could even ask my wife. We're making raviolis on Friday. I was like, I'll make my own sauce. She's like, I'll just get a jar of sauce. She's like, no, get the tomatoes, get the tomato paste. I'm gonna make my own sauce. It's not ragu. See, this is when he's trolling. This is when you just go the 0.6%. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go defuse some bombs, chat. This guy's pretty active right now. Whoa! Sweet! Like that. Surnames? I mean, there's a lot. Anything that ends in a vowel? Like my name, Liberto. No, I'm just giving identities away, but it's on my Twitter. Originally was Liberto with an A at the end, but the pronunciation of the A and the O were very similar when my grandfather came over on Ellis Island, so they kind of just Anglicized it. It's just, yeah, just add an O or an A at the end. Right-click T7's button? What? Umbrello. Okay, Snazzy. Cool. Well, technically, Snazzy, I was adopted as well. My I just didn't know until I was like 21 years old that my dad that raised me, Joseph Liberto, wasn't my biological father, but my biological father was also very Italian and very Jewish. And there's actually a play out there that's like, my mother's Italian, my dad's in Jewish, and that's why I'm in therapy. I'm not gonna get into it, but we found it funny. But yeah, so my dad that raised me never once changed his opinion about me at all, but yeah, just kind of took me in. Gotcha. Belino, love you, brother. Have a good night. Okay. We're gonna do tank mode. Zambelli? Zambelli, I think, is one. Zambelli is a Pittsburgh company, but it's a, they make fireworks. I think they're globally known. No. I think it's Zambelli is the name of the family that started it. Borelli? Ray Gerardi? I don't even know. It just add an I or an O or an A. That's quick. Racing fans. I've never gotten to Formula One, but I feel like it's growing in popularity because people I know who never would have watched it before I would have took as racing fans watch it. Okay, Max, I love you, brother. But 0.6%. Sarge T, thank you for that follow. Sarge, when I read that name, I assume military status. And then I also think of the old school games, Army Men. Sarge's Heroes. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Dang, that's a lot of money. Wee. What is going on here? What's going on here? I don't need this, right? Yeah. Maybe I could have used that. This extra space is lovely, though, chat. Don't need that. Aye, aye, Sarge. Aye, aye. I'm a pirate. Arr, this be a mutiny. Arr. Saturday morning. Now they're. Ayo. Sarge, how's your day going? Sarge, question for you: what is your favorite fast food restaurant, and what is your favorite meal at that restaurant? That's what we said at Boot. Nice, nice. I forget where I was gonna go. Oh, Saturday morning stream. I'm going to wear my Jedi sleeping robe on because I'm gonna get out of bed. I'm gonna put on my Jedi robe and I'm gonna sit here. And I'm gonna go full Jedi mode. It's happening. It is happening. Doug, great question. It's gonna be 2 games given away, Violet and Scarlet, 1 for 1 winner. So there'll be 2 winners total. Not the double pack, but good question for sure. I'm gonna make sure I communicate that clearly. My brother-in-law are getting that game actually for his birthday. It's been a tradition where I buy him Pokemon games for gifts and then we play them. But I was getting the double pack and I was like, "Girl, you're getting double pack. You're gonna get a Pokemon game." He's like, "Ah." He's like, "Which one do you want?" I was like, "I'm getting Scarlet. You're gonna get Violet." He's like, "Well, good. I wanted Violet." I was like, "Good. That was the one you were gonna get. Not the best Pokemon. Not the best birthday gift. You always get both games. Nice." Oh, okay. Sarge is healthy. Sarge, let me ask you this. What's your favorite type of meal then? Nice, Snazzy. Do it. I would love to, Doug, I would love to do that if I had the time. Trust me, I would. I'm Cynic. My robot's going crazy right now. I feel like I'd meet him more as a healer probably because I'm more of a tank. Doug, how'd you feel about Sword and Shield? Snazzy, if you were going to recommend someone get into Formula 1, what would you say is the best way to start that? You say Formula 1, right? You said Formula 1. Formula 1 fans? Was I wrong about that? Probably true. Got him but never finished him. Honestly, he's healing me more than he typically did either. Yeah, let's go damage roll. That works. I'm a bad Pokemon fan. Nice, nice. Yeah, I am. I never really got into racing. So you're good, Snazzy. All I asked you was, what's your favorite type of food to eat? I mean, Sarge. Probably toxic. I'm kidding. The only reason why I said it is because I was looking up songs to play for our Halloween concert on Sunday, October 30th, and that one came up for a Britney Spears song. Yeah, so Sunday, I posted this on Twitter too, but if you guys have any songs specifically, there's that thread in the Discord. Can't promise we'll cover it, but we're looking for ideas. I have a pretty big playlist that I'm gonna go through, and there's some songs I've wanted to cover for a long time that we're gonna cover. I don't want to spoil anything, but at the same time, I want to excite people about it. So to do that, I'm just not going to say anything. I feel like if I had a profession, I'd be able to do this. I mean, so what I would say is, like, we've covered everything from a Weird Al cover of a hip hop song to rock and roll, like Queen, Find Me Somebody to Love. We do acoustic styles in general of all the songs we cover, because as of right now, that's just... My wife plays piano, she's marvelous at it, we just don't have a way of bringing that down here. I'm thinking about getting a MIDI controller, a 52-key MIDI keyboard. Honestly, chat, I think, because I play piano too. But yeah, so just Halloween theme is the idea, so something spooky, as I would say. Monster Mash, Doug, that is one that's on the list. But that's not the song I want to play. Oh, Sarge, are you Italian as well? Spooky, scary skeletons, Andrew Gould, that's on my list too. I think I'm doing main quest right now. But there's probably going to be a stream where I want to do a lot of 2-person plus streams. Cynic, and I'm definitely going to take you up on that. For sure. Not 2-person plus. The raids or whatever they're called. So any hero quest or anything like that. We'll plan that. Let's talk about that in the chat. Nordic Viking, but I love Italian. There you go. Doug also on the list. In fact, we covered that 2 years ago, and I'll be honest, my wife killed it. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, listen, everyone loves Italians. It's a great thing. Hey, viva la ghost girl! Not ghost girl. Viva la gold girl! Viva, how are you, friend? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Viva, if you care, you don't have to. You can ignore everything I'm saying. I don't care. What is your favorite fast food restaurant and your favorite meal there? That robot just scared me. Cynic, it seems like Snazzy's starting up the game too. I know Trugrit's got a high level character, so I would love to start a guild. That's what I'm saying. Team Lobster Milk, where are we at? You know? Southwestern chicken meal. Meatloaf, I do love a good meatloaf. There's, everyone makes fun of meatloaf. Not everyone. Meatloafs get made fun a lot in media. And it is bad representation of the meatloaf. I am against the anti-meatloaf agenda. It's happening. I'll start the guild tonight, or at some point. Really, Snazzy? I guess what it is my family makes good meatloafs. My sister makes a wonderful meatloaf. Moe's is good. Moe's is really good. There's a lot of Moe's in Pittsburgh. I love walking into Moe's because I feel love. I feel like, hey, I'm about to put a ridiculous amount of cheese, rice, and meat into my stomach, but I'm gonna feel good about it because when I walk in that door, I'm gonna get a, hey, welcome to Moe's! Then I'm happy. I tend to play tank. I guess when you say DPS, damage per second. Huh. I guess historically, a lot of the MMOs I play with, tanks are pretty strong too. It's a good question. I'll have to think through that. Like when I play Final Fantasy XIV, I'm a tank in those dungeons. What is this thing? Something's calling me over there. Okay. Cynic, what do you play as? Ooh. Trigger, what did you historically play as? I mean this with no offense to Joyful. Oh, wait, he's gonna say something extreme. So everyone realizes that, right, chat? But someone says, I don't mean to be offensive. Correct, K-Max? I played WoW 14 and this. Guild Wars 2 I played like 10 minutes of. I still play WoW when I have the time. Oh, Snazzy, I'm continuing it. No, trust me, Snazzy, I'm continuing it. K-Max is something I don't tell you to, I wouldn't listen to. But he's also just a controversial mod. No. Damage, you think? K-Max is he's the parts of Reddit you don't want to go to. K-Max, you play like 17 different games every week. You know, it's not uncommon to do that. I'm saying I'm not going to do that. It's a weird thing to say. Oh, he would get canceled. What is this thing? Also a song by Chuck Berry, chat. Here's what I'm looking for. When's that update come out, Snazzy? What's going on here? Why can't I open it? Oh, here we go. Detonator core. Okay, cool. So this is a part of that side quest. Good to know. Oh, awesome, Sarge. That's very cool. I appreciate you sharing that story. Gotcha. Inconsequential things. Inconsequential things. K-Max's opinions are only spicy. If they're spicy, they're spicy, K-Max. You can water it down as much as you want, but you... Ooh, nice, Snazzy. Shiny Bird! What's up, Shiny? How's your week been? Happy Thursday night. This is typically my Friday night, but I have a meeting I have to take with a client tomorrow morning, so that's a good point. I'm supposed to start at 10. I'm not going to start till 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Shiny, how's everything going? Felt like it was a fitting name in BF 1942, and I just stuck with it. Nice. So is that a big game you play, Sarge? Are you a big Battlefield person? Play any other games? K-Max, you're obsessed with all those things you just named. But also, amen. What is there force lighting there? We got a little link in the emotes for that, chat. You get extremely defensive over your opinions on those hobbies. Oh, you beat that quick, pause. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 5 hours or 6 max. Gotcha. How do you like in Battlefield right now? Are you only shooter? You play other games, Sarge? Took 6 hours? Okay. I feel like if you're on stream doing it, it's a little longer. Okay, okay, so let's see. Okay. Okay. It happened, it's done with. You press enter, Cynic, there's nothing you can do. Diablo Immortal, Sarge, I haven't played it. But I love Diablo 2 and 3, and I'm excited for 4. Have you played 2 or 3, Sarge? Do you like a lot of action ARPGs like that? Isometric games of that nature, like Path of Exile? I play Path of Exile as well. I have phones. I tend not to play any phone games. But yeah, I'm gonna play Diablo 4 as well. Snazzy, I don't know that one. Cajun. Eugene makes coffee. The Cajun Raging Gamer. Are you still in the chat? Sarge, my friend Eugene makes coffee. He just played Minecraft Dungeons for the first time. And I was like, if you like Minecraft Dungeons, you would like Diablo. And he's like, you've told me that before. So it's like, well, now that you've played a game like it adjacently, I think you should try to play Diablo. But it died down. Do I have games on my phone, Stalwart? You have social media bear muscles, K-Max. You actually have like social media steroid muscles. You have someone who is on abusive use of steroids alongside alcohol. That's how I interpret everything you say. I was like, just give him a break. He's on steroids. Neuralize is a 3D Werewolf Mafia game. Okay, interesting. I've played, Yanza, what's the game? Yanza, what's the game that I killed my wife in? Not literally, chat. It was a game, but I did kill my wife for victory. And of course I'm gonna win in the game. Not It Takes Two, no. Okay, hold on, let me explain myself. It's a social deduction mafia type game, and I was the evil person and she wasn't, and she thought I was good, and she voted someone else up, and then after she did that, the next turn, took her out. Blood on the Clock Tower. Yeah, Blood on the Clock Tower. I played Among Us once, and I killed my friend John, and I was happy. I was really surprised with how much fun though I had with it. Like, my nephew Belina was trying to get me to play that game nonstop. Okay. There's a game P. Tony, who rated earlier, mentioned. I forget what it's called, but it's something else like that too. Are you laughing at the time? The fact that I said I killed my wife. My wife's here, honey. If you're here listening, how mad were you? Because I am so proud. I am so proud how brilliant I played that game in Blood on the Clock Tower. It wasn't online. Peter plays it every Saturday night, I believe, on his channel. 8 o'clock or something like that. But it was here in person, yeah, at GothCon, Doug. And we played on my backyard. And everyone thought I was just playing. Everyone thought, because, like, I mean, for the most part, I come off like an idiot, and it's pretty accurate about who I truly am. And everyone's just like, oh, he has no idea what he's doing. Because that was the winning victory. You trust me all the time, honey. You love me. That was the winning strategy, is that I both kind of didn't know what I was doing, but also I knew who I was, and I was going to do whatever I needed to do to win. And oh my gosh, everyone was so surprised and mad. And everyone said, we're never going to trust you again. I was like, I don't care. We won. I have a 100% win rate in that game. And that's all that matters.
Corporal, get a Colto pack on that man. The rest of you prep for evac.
Agent Galen sent me. What's happened?
Black Sun. They're not a gang anymore. They were an army. We were securing a perimeter around their base for you. They hit back with military-grade weapons. Killed 6 of my men.
7, sir. Joran's gone.
We're not equipped for this fight. Not anymore. We can't help you.
It was a game called Blood on the Clock Tower, Snazzy. But Mrs. Joyful, she's played a lot of games like that before I ever played them. Like, she grew up playing Mafia a ton as a kid. And you know me. He hasn't figured that out. I am remarkably happy though, honey. So I had to have figured it out. Something's off then. just gonna direct you to the K-Man, to the Discord. Sarge, look, you're in the game, Sergeant.
We'll figure something out.
All due respect, you don't have a clue what you're up against. We've been fighting Black Sun for months. Now with new weapons and armor, they're unstoppable. Look at us, we're half dead. And they didn't suffer a single casualty. There's no hope of victory.
K-Max gave out his name. K-Max literally just said earlier that if I was using his real name, he wouldn't be as antagonistic, and he just gave out his name. Fair price for you. I was gonna say that, SWTOR. I was gonna say, just look at the Discord conversations. I know your full name. You gave it to me when I bought you Pokemon cards. Is it Max? It's not Max. His first name's definitely Kevin though, as he said. Happy Kevin, you're in heaven. That's funny. I can't do that. Happy Mark. That doesn't work for me. I am joyful most of the time. I mean, I always have joy in my heart. That doesn't mean I'm always like cheerful, happy. Joy is different. Joy is in a lot of ways a choice, you know? There's always hope.
Surrender now.
Amen.
Your
Amen.
soldiers will have died in vain. Is that what you want? What about the man inside that base waiting to be rescued? You'd abandon him? This is a moment of truth, Sergeant. Do you give up and let evil win? Or stand up and fight?
I'll go with you, but I won't ask my men to follow.
You don't have to. The Jedi's right. We can't let those scum beat us.
Count me in. Always wanted to fight alongside a Jedi.
You'll need to take down the base's security network so we can get inside. Once the network's down, we'll attack the back entrance. You take the front. We'll rendezvous in the base.
It's incredible how much better this story is than Final Fantasy XIV. Baby, isn't luck a bird? It is a bird. Gonna go eat a sandwich. Starp, you're gonna go eat a sandwich, but you're gonna say? You're gonna tell me? You're gonna tell me what type of sandwich it is? Sarge, thank you. Are all these guys broad-shouldered? I made my character broad-shouldered. For sure. I'm still in the prologue. My gosh. Yeah, Sarge. I'm gonna have to get a shave soon because, I mean, I don't get rid of it, keep the beard, but I get it cleaned up. And I'm at that point where my mustache is kind of getting into my mouth a little bit, so I'm like, I gotta get taken care of. Okay. Like bodybuilders. I mean, I'm not a bodybuilder. I'm just naturally broad.
Be strong, all of you. I'll see you on the inside.
Gotcha, that's the other planet you don't like, right, Snaz?
Move.
Alright, we're gonna do this quick. We're gonna get it done. Did I? Did I finish my thought process about the Ryan Reynolds movie remake? Or did I just completely drop what the story was about? I got distracted, didn't I? They're making a sequel to R.I.P.D. Did anyone see that movie? It was kind of like Men in Black, but it dealt with like ghosts and ghouls. Oh, so Cynic, it's what's his face from Fortnite? Is that what the statue is? I never saw it either. It was, I think it was like Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds, but they're making a sequel to it and it's going straight to TV. And I was super surprised because again, the article headline says a sequel to the worst movie Ryan Reynolds ever made is coming. I was like, Green Goblin? I mean, Green Lantern? Ghouls and Ghosts? Could have said a lot of things. I could have said your last name. I have it in my cell phone right now. This guy's going to town. You can rule the world, Spider-Man. That's not how it sounds. Trigger, do you want... I haven't got to it yet, but... what? Do I gotta... I can't disable it if it was just disabled, eh? It's a prequel. Okay. I can spell it out right now. It's gonna say for $2 million, I will give you K-Max's last name and address. I'm kidding. Right here, it's back. Boom. That was also a joke, chat. Got another one? Got another one? It's Kingdom Hearts, isn't it? No, you know what it is? K-Max's favorite game is Balin's Wonderworld. I gotta get 10 of these droids too? Okay. That's a bonus. I'm gonna focus on that bonus first, chat. Boom. That's how I know something should have been up, is whenever you were defending Balin's Wonderworld. Excuse me. No yawning allowed. There's no yawning in baseball. Actually. All right. I'm gonna throw a simple but crazy question at your way, chat. What is your most favorite story-driven single-player game that you've played in the last 3 years? Something more recent. I want to destroy that yet. It's gonna be digital. Although, Doug, it's up to you, right? Like, I somewhat know you, so I'd be happy to ship you a physical copy. But for the sake of the contest and how big it gets, like for Rabbids and Mario, we have over 400 entries. I think there's 400 entries between 110 people, and I don't know everyone, so. No, not a game that came out within the last 3 years. I just said something newer. Take the context. Charge him 100, Cynic. Because if it's what I think it is, he's going to be willing to pay 200 for it. Also, the newest Battlefront game, is that still popular? Like, are people still playing that? Gotcha, Sarge. Gotcha. Oh, yes. That's a great game, Sarge. It's a great game. My friend Yugen, who's not here right now, he was... I think he's playing the new one now on the PS5. I have no idea. It might be. I have not really watched Star Trek. Oh, right there. I mean, Star Wars and Star Trek are just the same things, right? Everyone unfollows. Oh, okay. Sorry, Cynic. I'm just in ritual mode. The thing that made me most sad about that new Battlefront game, I was most excited about the campaign, and that campaign felt super underwhelming. That's why I'm interested in, hold on, Republic Commando. BBQ, if you're Steelers, is everyone in your family Steeler fans? Or is it just the side of your family that has the Pittsburgh connection? I got all 10. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of games I've purchased, but I have not played yet. Okay, let's get this last one. I'd be done with it. Why am I yawning? I can't be having the fact that I've worked late multiple nights. That can't be it. That can't be it. Oh, we're done. Fine, Solar. Got this way. The story is really interesting in Horizon Zero Dawn, and I remember seeing that at E3 thinking, wow, this game looks really cool, and I had some friends that were like, eh, but it was actually pretty awesome. Like the combat I liked. I definitely would have needed a break to go to that, to play that before I played the second one. Pittsburgh connection, it does. Hey man, there's a lot of Italians here. Heck, the little town called Steubenville, Ohio, that's close to me. They used to call it Little Chicago for a reason. Like, it was often to have like one mob-related shooting every week. It was halfway between New York City and Chicago too, so very convenient.
Tarnus, we risked everything for you. Stealing those data files, faking your kidnapping. This is how you repay us?
You were compensated with enough weapons and armor to make Black Sun invincible.
Invincible? There's a Jedi carving up my base. This is your fault. We never should have trusted a Sith.
If a Jedi has come for you, SWTOR, it wasn't my doing.
You won't get away with betraying the Republic, Dr. Tarnus.
The name is Lord Tarnus. I've shed that old skin. I have no time for this nonsense. Finish a pointless battle. Coruscant's fate is already sealed.
Oh my gosh.
Surrender, you scum. We got you surrounded.
Lord Tardis, is that a Doctor Who reference? Sounds like open fire. Sometimes I just get a little like frisky chat and I'm like, maybe I'll do just a little bit of bad things.
This is Sergeant Nadaljo. He's here to arrest you. I suggest you let him.
Black Sun doesn't surrender!
Oh, no time. This is not a time to chat. Boom. Did I not equip my... Alright, that was simple enough.
Can't believe it. We just took down Salar. Black Sun won't forget that anytime soon. We lost some good soldiers, but this victory gives their deaths meaning.
Hold on.
Men fought bravely. You should be proud.
Thanks for leading this mission. Black Sun will have reinforcements here soon. Any sign of the man you came to rescue?
There you are. We intercepted Solar's holocall to Tarnus. Can't believe he's a Sith. But that's not the worst news. The planet prison prototype here at the lab? A fake. Tarnus stole the real planet prison.
Trace that holocall you intercepted. Use it to locate our Sith base of operations.
This is a good game. This is a really good game.
Senate Tower. Kira out.
Sounds like your work is just starting. We won't hold you up. Goodbye, Jedi.
I was gonna say, Sarge, dang, I didn't think there was 800 hours worth of content in that game. Like, I did a lot of it. I was gonna be like, whoa, I didn't do the DLC. I guess the Frozen Tundra, whatever it was called, really added to it. I think the challenge with Horizon Zero Dawn is it released right alongside Breath of the Wild, and it got completely overshadowed. And I'm pretty sure the newest one did it release right alongside Elden Ring? Like the same weekend or a week or two apart from Elden Ring? Another character action RPG open world game that people call like Breath of the Wild for adults. Did everyone here play Elden Ring, or is that not a game that a lot of people here played? I need to get back to it. Yeah, Elden Ring. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. God, I didn't play it. It's good, Sarge. It's really good. I wish it was cross-compatible with PC. I played it on my Xbox, and that was it. All right. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? There's something wrong. Tell me to stop. I know. I realize that. No, I guess I need to take the. I need to teleport. Starb, you lurk. You have a wonderful evening. If I don't talk to you, thanks so much for hanging out. Love you, buddy. So this is pretty much wrapping up the prologue, eh? Go. Gotcha, gotcha. It felt like this quest was like a kind of final quest thing, but maybe it's not. It seems like there's a lot more to do on this planet. All these quests will stay here if I... Oh, there's a flashpoint. Aren't there flashpoints like the, Oh, no, we talked about that. Flashpoints are like longer, almost like mini dungeons, right? Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Hello, sir. How can I help you? Oh. Solar dungeons. Gotcha.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
This is just reminding me in Attack of the Clones whenever Anakin and Obi-Wan get in that chase scene with Jango Fett. I feel like this is the same exact thing that Anakin drives, maybe? Or Obi-Wan hijacks? Gosh, those are good movies. Have they released those movies on 4K yet or anything like that? It is? Okay. I feel like they have. Close to where we gotta go. Do you get mounts in this game? Wait, we know the answer to that. I just don't have one yet. Yeah, I knew the answer to that. Okay. Very close. Snazzy, were you a fan of the space combat in this game? I did it because it was a quick side quest to get done with, but I honestly was somewhat lost. There's nothing that new to me. Sarge, have you played some of the other games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne or anything like that? Oh wow, okay. It looked visually impressive, but it was gameplay-wise felt lacking. I have the passive speeder piloting. I don't have a speeder over here. Yet. That's not a speeder, right? Padawan Grogu. Gotcha, gotcha. Yet. Ooh, ooh. Awesome. How do you say that? That's like the hardest of them all, supposedly, Sarge. Like, as punishing as Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 can be in their own ways, Bloodborne being a bit easier, and Elden Ring, I think Elden Ring's kind of easy compared to those other games. Demon Souls on PS5 is supposed to be ridiculously punishing. Like, in a way that makes you...
A Sith, working as my chief scientist. How can I defend the Republic if I can't trust my own people? Tarnis's entire engineering team vanished along with the planet prison. They're all traitors too.
Alright, Sarge, I like it. I like it. He's very mad.
The Sith want us to panic. Don't give in to fear.
Tarnis will use the planet prison against Coruscant. He could trap us here forever. Paralyze the Republic by holding us hostage. You're our only hope of stopping that.
I'll stop him, General, but I need to know where he is.
That's where I come in. I just traced that holocall we intercepted from the Black Sun base. Tarnis was communicating from down in Sector 439.
Justicar territory. Tarnis knows we're not welcome there. Justicars are paramilitary vigilantes. They took over a sector, cut ties with the rest of Coruscant, and they don't like visitors.
How crazy big is the planet that you can do that? Like, oh, we just lost the whole entire sector. Snazzy, I think I talked about this a bit. I wanted to at first, but I thought it was going to be more of a Rogue Squadron type game, so I hesitated when I saw it was more sim-based, you know? It's not something I think I'd be like good at, although I think I'd love to try it in VR, and I think it works with the Quest 2 when you plug it into your computer, so there's always that appealing aspect to it. VR does sound dope.
You called them vigilantes. Explain.
Many Justicars are ex-Republic military who came home to find gangsters controlling their neighborhoods. They believe the Republic abandoned Coruscant to crime, so they've taken matters into their own hands. The Justicars are well trained and armed, but they don't concern me. It's the Sith Lord I'm worried about.
You shouldn't face Tarnus alone. I may only be a Padawan, but I can help you.
Have you played Squadrons, Cassie? And I've been looking for ways to incorporate that in my stream. I haven't done it yet. I think I have enough space up here to even like put up a green screen behind me and use that to capture. But I have a green screen. I just don't use it all the time. Annoying. And everyone in the movie seemed like they hated being there.
With this much at stake, 2 Jedi are better than 1.
Stop Tarnus before he uses the planet prison against us. The fate of the Republic rests on your shoulders, Jedi. May the Force be with you.
Your spirit. Ooh. I gotta make room in my inventory. You gotta be kidding. Alright, we're gonna do that real quick. Wait. It's like that how I got this Galactic Season Companion. What is that? Cynic. Galactic Starfighter. I gotta sail! Sail, sail, sail! I said, hey. I said, hey. I got your money, don't you worry. Okay, cool. I'm hoping I can sell over here. There's gotta be a robot. There's a robot on every corner you can sell stuff to. Come on. Come on. That's just a little box. Give me a break. Ah, wow, that sounds horrible. Sounds like a great way to get shot. I've seen The Mandalorian. I know how that ends. Senator Nalim Daniela. There's no Mandalorians at all in this game? I feel like some of those trailers we watched, Cynic, some of those people look like they were like more ancient Mandalores. Oh, that makes me sad. Gotcha. Oh. I gotta go over there. I missed that. I am looking to sell right now. Sorry. I imagine it'll be out here. That was weird. Did you guys just see that giant purple? You would think, as in most locations, it'll be right out here. Maybe over here. Argon Sisto. Hey, said hey. Now I got that song stuck in my head. Come on, give me something to sell. Give me someone to sell to. You're a businessman. Is it on my map at all? I am legitimately sad. Oh, you got to be kidding me! There's a vendor button! I see what you're saying. Oh, now you're just all hanging out over here, huh?
Welcome. Got a full stock and permission to sell.
That's great. Good for you. All right, what is this? We're gonna sell that. Yes, please. Yes, please. Man, there's a lot of money. Like 10K. Common med pack? No. I'm realizing now I could just do other gray items. For the most part. I stand corrected. Stas, you like the Star Wars encyclopedia? I like it. Where's that backpack at? I don't want to sell. Get out of here.
Come back in one piece.
Give me that. All right, cool. Cool. All right, chat. Snazzy Cynic, Star Warp, K-Max, Doug, Peter, Yenza, my wife, Sarge. Everyone that came, followed, subscribed. Greatly appreciated all of you for hanging out with me tonight. If I missed you, I apologize. True Grit, Yugen, Bellino. Had a great time. Oh, didn't want to do that yet. Didn't want to do that. Didn't want to do that, but I guess we'll go with it. We got hype music. I'm finishing the stream, but we're getting hype. I'm getting hype. It's 10:58. I'm gonna get back on tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna go for a long morning and day stream. And then we're going to end it with Game Bites, which is the weekly gaming news podcast that I do that is available on where podcasts are everywhere. It's Game Bites, B-I-T-E-S. It's on YouTube, YouTube at The Joyful Mind. If you do exclamation socials, all that good stuff. Yeah, 10 a.m. Okay, I guess the time difference makes sense with where you're at, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Cynic, everyone have a wonderful night. Go in peace, my brothers and my sisters. Shiny. Oh, nice shards. Nice. I'm gonna have to hear more about that. Oh, well, you kind of already told me. You're a Viking. That's awesome. Get to bed. Get to bed. Pause. I want to hear your thoughts on COD, but also I don't want you to spoil anything because I want to play the game, but also I love your opinions. So, God bless. Peace.